Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for March 1st through 15, 16, 17 for Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces! I hope you're having a great birthday season. Okay, what's going on astrologically? Well, a couple of things. One is on March 5th through the 28th, Mercury is going retrograde. Now remember, all of the planets have been going direct. Yeah, but Mercury does this about 3 times a year. And Mercury is also known as this is the chaotic time. When things are going bad or something happens, oh, Mercury's retrograde. Also, Mercury affects electronics. So be aware of that. And they also, it's also said not to go and buy electronic devices during this time. Also, not to go and sign contracts or start jobs at this time. But if you need a job, you know what? You got to go get that job, right? Or if the contract, you can't say, can we wait until the 29th? Mercury is retrograde. Some people will say, okay, but otherwise a lot of people say, no, don't do that. But the thing that I like the most, that I find interesting about Mercury is when they go retrograde, is people from your past come into your life. So very interesting, so people you thought had left, they return. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. Another thing that happened, and this was on my Facebook page, is that on the 18th of February, and I didn't know too much about this, but I thought it was interesting, looked it up a little bit more. Chiron, Chiron, he according to Greek mythology, was half horse and half god. He was also a great healer. And with being a healer, though, he was in a lot of pain. He could not heal himself. So he moved from Pisces into Aries. And I guess he stays here for a long time because he's going to be in Aries until 2028. Okay? So what does that mean? Well, during this time, it's a lot of identity crisis, identity, who am I? What am I doing here? So it's a lot of looking into that. So just kind of an interesting, be aware. Okay. So because I don't think I mentioned this, because I do the longer reading, I use my Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards, and I use my Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards by John Holland, and I use my Osha Zen Tarot cards. I pray and meditate and infuse all decks with Reiki energy, but this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, so I got thrown off because of the happy birthday time. Okay, let's go ahead and cut. I've been shuffling, as I think you might have seen or heard. So let's go ahead and cut and pull 3 cards out. And let's put on the glasses. I've been not wearing them, and sometimes I don't see the words. Okay, 3 cards. First card is reversed, 8 of Earth. Earth is our Taurus, our Capricorn, and our Virgo energy. Money, home, money, did I say money? Work. So skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So you're going to be learning. You're going to be taking this time to actually be learning and investigating and seeing. I mean, you don't have to necessarily go back to school to take classes, or you don't, it's like you're curious again. Again, I'm feeling your ambition is stirring, and you're curious and you want to know more things. Okay, let's see what this next card says. And again, we have the 3 of Earth, same type of energy, home, money. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. Okay, so a couple of things here is that you may actually be going on job interviews and even though we're in Mercury. Again, what I said is Mercury happens 3 times a year at least. So, just be aware. But I think you might be actually getting yourself prepared or ready to get a new job, okay? Or to be a subject matter expert in something, which will then lead you into a new job, which you will then be rewarded well for, okay? So I'm seeing that those first 2 weeks in your sign is going to be about work and money, okay? I'm not necessarily thinking that it's about the home per se. unless you are somebody that flips houses, then it will be that you will be putting money into that and doing work so you can flip your house. And then you will get money from that house. Don't sell it during Mercury, though. Wait till after the 28th with that. But again, this is like you're actually looking at income opportunities that you're investigating. That's what's coming to me. And I'm feeling that the income opportunity will actually be pretty good. You're not looking at some, fly-by-night type of scheme or anything like that. I think you're really thinking it through, and you're really putting down like, hey, I could actually do this, and it could create a positive return for me. Okay, let's see what this last card is. This one is Two of Water. Two of Water. Water is your sign, your energy. Okay, so this is a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So if you've been having some type of money issue, now this could be that, if you've been having some type of issue within your home or within your work, anything with that, with that earth type of basis, that things will actually work itself through. It will actually work out. And if you've had some problems where, maybe there's been some arguments, maybe there's been some family drama, it actually resolves, okay? And so for you not to be worried about it, not to be worried and not to be, hiding out, okay? Don't hide out from it. Face it, face it, and you're going to find out that it's a lot better than what you thought it was going to be. Okay, now my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. My Oracle deck. Let's see now. This is where we ask for clarification. We ask for just the little details that we might not have missed, that we might not have gotten from the main message. I look at the first card, the Angel Tarot, as the main message, and this is our, can you give us any more information? Okay, let's cut. I'm really excited about whatever this opportunity is that you're looking into. So, it doesn't all have to be one type of energy. So let's go into here and let's see. Okay, 3 cards are out. First card, rejoice in celebration. Whatever this is that okay, 2 things. We were having two things, and whatever this is that you're looking into, it's actually going to be, again, like I said, a good idea. Or if this is about whatever this squabble is about, this, this thing that's torn people apart is about, it will be resolved, okay? I think, it will actually come together, okay? So either way, there will be celebration because of it. I don't even want to read too much into this card just because I like good stuff coming in. Okay, second card is light. So basically, too, and again, we were talking about that ambition was returning to you. And I'm feeling that you're becoming, it's like your spirit is lighter. You've been in a darker place, Pisces, but it's like you're coming into a better place again, okay? It's like maybe for people in the northern hemisphere, maybe it's for the Pisces, because we're about to enter into a spring type of season, but it's like you're feeling better. You're feeling positive. I'm feeling, and that kind of goes along again with this first thing. See, the light, the stars reaching out. Okay, let's go into this next one. Solitude. Okay, solitude. So with this, again, this is that, look at, she's reading her book, but she's also showing you the book. I believe that I'm not sure, is that the castle? Is that like in chess? Is that the castle or is that the queen? I don't really know. But but there's also a barrier of rocks. So with that, that's on top of this 2 of water. And the 2 of water was talking about relationships and forgiveness. And I feel that you have kept yourself not necessarily been a part of the whatever it is you call family, okay? It could be friends. It's like you have kept yourself apart. And now it's almost, I don't know if it's like self-imposed isolation. I'm kind of hearing it's like or you haven't been getting out of the house. I kind of feel like it's, like groundhog energy. Like you've been in your cave and you come out and you go, no, I don't see my shadow. I'm going back in for another 6 weeks, which, supposedly I think he did see his shadow and he can't, so, but what that is I feel like you have been isolating yourself. You've not left the house. You've not, and these are just examples. These are just examples, okay? I don't know your situation per se, okay? But it's like, maybe you've been talking to people, but it's like, no, I've not felt the energy to leave. Maybe a little bit on the depression, maybe seasonal affective disorder, but whatever it is, it's like, no, that's changing. That is changing. That is lifting. The light is starting to come. The light is coming in. Okay? Your ideas are coming again. You're thinking things like, oh, wow, I want to try that. Maybe I want to go, I don't know. I throw this out. I don't want to do this, but, maybe I want to go skydiving or I want to try something like that before I, retire, or I want to go travel. It's like you're just like, a fountain of ideas, a fountain of wanting new experiences. Okay? Okay. So it's a great change. It's a great change in your energy. A great, great change in your energy. And we've been feeling that build up for you. Okay, my Zen Tarot cards, my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Can you give any final advice? What advice does Pisces need to watch out for, or do they need to follow, or what is it that what final advice does Pisces need? Okay, let's cut. Okay, 3 cards down. Okay, so our first card, pop it up. Beyond Illusion. Okay, so Beyond Illusion is, to me, the advice that this card is telling you is to look more into the reality of life. I think you've been kind of in a dream state, okay? And again, too, this could be with that solitude, that you haven't really been, you by keeping yourself, again, I'm feeling like a separation from life. It's like you've been keeping yourself in kind of a dream state, and now you need to watch out for that. Because Pisces can do that quite, they are a dreamer. So I think you need to make sure that you step into life, okay? So then this one is, and again too, but looking at it too, remember the butterfly. So you've been in your cave, you've been in your cocoon, now you're coming out of that. You're emerging into that butterfly, okay? So that's the advice that one's giving you. This one is flowering. Okay, so here we go. We have, again, we have the caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly. Here we have the bud, the seed, bud, flowering. Again, it's the same thing. So the advice is to watch out for not doing those things, but to continue to do those things. Now let's see what this last card says. This going with the flow. Okay, so with the going, here, look at person's very content, and the person is, just letting the water take them down. So it's rejoining. It's like rejoining the human race. It's, not letting all of the worries of the world get on your shoulders, because that's another thing that you do, Pisces, as you start to, the worries of the world's worries are not on your shoulders, but you do kind of think that they may be. But as you are, as your light, okay, as the power of creativity, recognition, high quality work, all of these ideas are coming to you. Let them come to you. Let them blossom. Let them grow. Follow some of those ideas. You are a dreamer, so it's not a bad thing that if you've got some dreams that actually can be actionable, follow your dreams. Okay? Okay. Okay, before we leave, though, a couple of things is we are so close to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please go below. subscribe. And I did say that when we did reach 5,000 that I would somehow, reach out to see who would like to be part of the drawing and pick 5 people and do free readings. So I wanted to, yes, we will do that. Now, the other thing, though, is that in order for me to do that, you have to have either Facebook Messenger or an app, and it's a free app called WhatsApp, WhatsApp. WhatsApp allows me to speak, well, so does Facebook Messenger. Lets me speak lets me speak in the United States to people, but it also lets me speak to people outside of the United States. And having said that, I found out that my business line, while it accepts calls, it does not allow me to make calls outside of the United States. So I want everybody to be aware of that. So, I don't even know if the people that are outside of the United States lets me, if it lets me text you. Now, okay, so I don't know. Now, because I don't know. But the best way to get a hold of me now, if you're inside of the United States, yes, the phone number works really good. And you can text me on that phone. But if you are in or out, I recommend either my email, divinedestinywithdebbie@gmail.com, and there's links on here in the about. Also my Facebook page, you can Facebook message me, and also that WhatsApp. Okay, I think that you're allowed to text me on that one too. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that. Now, again, too, happy birthday, Pisces. But as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.